Good morning viewers, it's Angie. Today I have quite an urgent video for you, something that you need to do before the 5th of April. So I'm giving you plenty of time to think about it. Because right now, thousands of pensioners across the UK are about to lose money permanently. And you know, most don't even realise it's happening. And it's not because they broke a rule, and it's not because they filled in a form incorrectly. It's because they didn't do one simple check before the 5th of April. If you don't act, it's the equivalent of HMRC quietly cutting a piece off your income every single year. You see, HMRC themselves confirm that allowances reset each tax year. They do not roll over. If you don't use them, you lose them and they disappear forever. So today I'll show you exactly how the silent leak works, who it hits hardest, and the 3 checks that can stop it completely. Before we start, would you please type check, C-H-E-C-K, in the comments if you've logged into your personal tax account in the last 6 months? Because do you know your real numbers? Here's the system most people don't realise exists. And it is this HMRC rule most people are never told. You see, the UK tax system, as I explained, runs on a use it or lose it check. And at midnight on April the 5th every year, just like Cinderella found out, but in a different way, your allowances reset to 0. Unused allowance does not carry forward. For the 2025-26 tax year, your key allowances are your personal allowance of £12,570, and we know that's frozen and isn't going to change anytime soon, unfortunately. The starting rate for savings, which is an allowance of up to £5,000. Personal savings allowance, that's £1,000 basic and £500 higher. Your dividend allowance of £500 and capital gains allowance of £3,000. Now for pensioners, the most important number, of course, is the personal allowance, the frozen allowance that we're all highly disappointed isn't going to rise from the 5th of April, because that is the amount you can legally receive before paying a single penny of income tax. Now, before late winter, HMRC figures are often based on estimates, you see, rather than final totals. By February and March, you can finally see your real position for the year. After April the 5th, it's locked. Let's look at a real life example. Meet Zoe. Zoe is 72. Her income this tax year is state pension £11,973. She has a small private pension of £300. So her total income is £12,273. Now, we know her personal allowance is £12,570. So what's the difference? Well, 12,570 minus her income of 12,273 is £297. That's nearly £300. And you see, Zoe has £297 of tax-free space left. If she does nothing, of course, it disappears. But If she withdraws exactly £297 from a pension pot before April the 5th, she receives that money 100% tax-free. No forms, no refund claims, no paperwork. Just using an allowance she already owns. If you miss £1,000 of allowance each year, for example, and over 10 years, that's £10,000 of tax-free capacity gone forever. And we mostly don't realise about this silent leak. And why does this happen? This is important. You see, HMRC are not your financial, or mine, financial planner. They don't monitor whether you are using allowances efficiently. Their system is designed to collect the correct tax based on what they know, not to optimise your position. If your income is lower than expected, the system does not automatically prompt you to withdraw more tax-free income. No, it simply resets the clock on April the 5th. That means responsibility sits with you. Not because the system is unfair, but because it's neutral. Neutral systems reward informed people. Here are the 3 checks that stop this leak. And these 3 checks take about 15 minutes total, that's all, and can stop years of lost allowances. Check number 1, your tax code. Look at your pension or payslip. If you see BR, OT, W1 or M1, K code, these often indicate estimated or temporary taxation. They aren't always wrong, but they are often wrong, and they do need checking. Your check number 2 is add up your income to find out what your total income is. This means your state pension, private pensions, earnings, and interest from savings. If your total is below £12,570, you may be able to take additional income tax-free. Many people never check this because they assume their provider already calculated it. They usually haven't. And check number 3, you may have a savings interest window, because if your non-savings income is low, you may qualify for the starting rate for savings. Here's an example. If non-savings income is £10,000, your remaining allowance is £2,570, you may legally earn up to £7,570 interest tax-free in the right circumstances. And most people think the limit is £1,000, don't we? And for some retirees, it can be far higher. So what should we all do right now? Step 1, log into your personal tax account on gov.uk. Here's the link, and they're all in the description below. Step 2, check that HMRC's income figure matches reality. Step 3, if you have unused allowance, consider withdrawing a small amount before April the 5th. If online access is difficult, call HMRC on 0300 200 3300. Yes, the hold music is painful, but waiting 20 minutes could save hundreds of pounds. This is not about rushing. This is about awareness. As I said, knowledge is our power every time. Because every year on April the 5th, the system resets. People who know the rules keep their money. People who don't unknowingly hand some back. One 15-minute check per year can permanently change how much tax you pay over retirement. And once you understand this system, you're in control of it for life. Now, if you know someone who could use this information, could benefit from it, and I'm sure we all do, please share this video with them so they can carry out their own checks. And if they don't know how to do it, please guide them my way, and I'll help them to get online, or to phone HMRC on the number that I gave you. Also, please, would you subscribe and like the video so that you're sure to be receiving notifications of all my future videos. There's lots coming your way which will be of immense use to everybody who is either a pensioner or saving for retirement from any age. That's a wide range. I do need to always add that this content is for general information only, and it's not personal financial advice. It is based on current UK tax rules, though, for the 2025-26 tax year, so bang up to date. But do remember, individual circumstances vary and rules can change. So if you're in doubt about how to proceed with your money, do seek out professional help. And this may mean a financial advisor, but there are free advisors available, such as I explain in the video that I've included in the description below. So do check these out before you make any decisions that you're unsure of. I'm Angie, and this is UK Money Wisdom. I'll see you all again soon. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.